Jessica, the jumping frog, awakened very early one Saturday morning. It was the first Saturday of soccer season in the forest of A to Z. She was so excited that she jumped straight out of bed and leapt into the kitchen, where her mother was baking delights for the game. The smells were delicious. Jessica wanted to help herself to the tarts, but Sally, the mummy frog, said, "No, Jessica, these cakes will ruin your breakfast." "Mummy, will Daddy be at the game today?" asked Jessica. "Yes, he will," replied Sally. "Your father would never miss the first Saturday of soccer. It's a jumping frog family tradition. True jumping frogs have been playing soccer for over 100 years. I'm sure he'll be there." Jessica's father travelled to the other forest with a group playing croaky music at the local ponds in the evenings. Their sounds were recognised all over and they drew in quite a crowd. Jessica loved to hear her father sing and bellow out his melodies. Sally suggested that Jessica read her favourite book, Much to Do About Nothing, while waiting to leave for the game. "Or you may clean your room," she croaked. "I can't be bothered," replied Jessica, as she sat down to read. She wished that her father was there. Jessica would sit in his lap while he read stories to her. That was one of their favourite pastimes together. "Hey, Jessica! Come on out! It's time to go!" Jessica jumped to the window to see Kip the kangaroo calling her. She grabbed her soccer bag, kissed her mummy goodbye, and leapt out of the door. Kip and Jessie jumped and hopped past Hootie's house. "Good morning, Mr. Hootie," they called out. Hootie was the referee for the game. He was trying to find his whistle. You can't referee without a whistle. "Good morning, Kip and Jessica. What a beautiful day for soccer. I will see you on the field." He went on searching for the whistle. As they got closer to the soccer field, Jessica started looking around for her father. "I hope he gets here soon," she thought to herself. "He will. My daddy would never miss this." Jazz the jaguar had on new soccer boots. "I will kick that ball so far with these new boots, and I won't fall down." Rebecca the rabbit was just as excited. Her mummy had made her a new shirt. It was like Jessica's, except for the number 9 on the back. Jessica was centre forward, with the special number 9 on her shirt. All true frogs wore the number 9, because they were able to jump and leap so high. A very important position indeed. Hootie arrived and began blowing his whistle, signalling the teams together. As the players positioned themselves on the field, Jessica jumped up and looked around. "Where is my dad?" Jessica kicked off to Jazz the jaguar, who passed the ball to Rebecca the rabbit. She dribbled by 2 players and forwarded it high to Kip the kangaroo. As he went to head of the ball towards the goal, he missed and it slipped down into his pouch. Hootie blew his whistle. It was a foul. Everyone stopped and the ball was retrieved. The game continued. It was very exciting. This one kicking it to that one, and that one passing it downward, and finally the A to Z team scored. They were in the lead, 1-0. The crowd cheered them on. The second half of the game was ready to begin. The stands were full with animals from all over. Jessica still couldn't see her father, but she had a feeling that he was there. It was a very exciting second half. With 5 minutes left, the A to Z team had lost one of their star players. One of Jazz's new soccer boots lost a stud, and he twisted his ankle. He had to leave the field. The other team scored. The score was now 1-1. Time was ticking away, and all was even. Perry the peacock was brought on as a substitute. Jessica passed to Kip, who passed to Rebecca, who kicked it down the field to Daisy the deer. Daisy stumbled and the ball went past Jessica. Perry the peacock ran in from the right wing and kicked the ball high into the air. Jessica made a tremendous jump into the air and headed the ball straight into the back of the goal net. Jessica was so pleased and hoped her father was watching the match. This put the A to Z team in front, 2-1. Hootie looked at his watch and noticed time was over and blew his whistle. The A to Z team had won the match. It was certainly match of the day for Jessica's dad, who had been watching the entire time and leapt across the field and kissed Jessica. She was so happy. As Hooty watched Jessica and her father hugging, he thought to himself, "If you truly believe, your wishes will come true."